Alright, so I forgot to include the solution for question D in the previous video. The question D is there is a horizontal line which is tangent to the curve. So you can see this black line, that's a horizontal line, and you can see that that is tangent to this parabola. So any other horizontal line is actually not tangent to the parabola. So this tangent here is just touching, so it's not going through it, it's just touching. It's got the same gradient as this parabola, that's why that's tangent, horizontal tangent. So to find this vertex, we can basically see that at the vertex there is a horizontal tangent. So we simply have to differentiate the function. So from the previous video we differentiated it, and that was equal to 4x plus 2. And we simply have to let this equal to 0. So if we let it equal 0 and solve this, then we get 4x equals to minus 2, and x is equal to minus 2 on 4, which is negative half. So what this is telling us is that when x is equal to negative half, the gradient will be 0. So through that, we just found the x-coordinate of this vertex where we have the horizontal tangent. So all we now have to do is, now we found out the x-coordinate of the point, we simply need to plug that into the original function. The original function was 2x squared plus 2x plus 2. So whenever you want to find the y value, when x value is given, all you need to do is just plug it into the x here, right? Plug the x value into the x's. And we get negative half squared plus 2 times by negative half plus 2. So this is equal to 2 times by 1/4, positive because it's squared. And 2 times by negative half is negative 1 plus 2. And this is a 1/2. 2 on 4 is 1/2. And a negative 1 plus 2. So negative 1 plus 2 is plus 1. So it's half plus 1, which is 3 on 2. So the answer is negative half and 3 on 2. So you could have, for example, for this answer here, you could have plugged in negative 0.5, or you could have plugged in negative 1/2. Doesn't matter. So they will all recognize this. So this is the same thing as this guy here. So all of these will be recognized by the program. Okay.